So today I'm going to be sharing the start of my film projects, or my first film projects, the start of basically how I started videography, I guess. I don't know, it's just my first projects. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today I wanted to share the start of my film journey, I guess. I've been making videos for quite a while, just, I haven't been as consistent with it. So I just wanted to make a video of basically my college projects, my college film projects, how I started with film or video and all. I did study it. I studied digital media, so I do have a couple of college film projects that I wanted to share today, and I'll share a bit of information about it. Just basically wanted to bundle all of my college projects into a video so I don't have them separate, that it's just all in one. But yeah, this is mainly just for me. Just want to see my past projects, see how far I've come. Wanted to share it too. And yeah, so let's get started. So this first project, titled Dawn of Life, was not filmed by me. I took a couple of royalty-free clips given by the teacher. It's supposed to be a montage, so there's no dialogue, it's just music and clips given by the teacher. So my focus was telling a story about life, right? Nature, trees, animals, people, it's all a form of life. That's why it's titled Dawn of Life. One of my first montage projects. And yeah, hope you enjoy. This next project is a music video that was filmed by me, edited by me, and it was one of my final projects before I graduated from digital media from my college. But yeah, it was a major project, major grade, but it was also one of, if not the only project where I had full control over the entire project, because I was able to film it, I was able to edit it, I was able to direct it, I was able to plan it out as well. So the teacher gave us a lot of flexibility with it. we just basically had to make a music video, and that was it. So I'd say this project reflects a lot of my film skill, I guess, at the time. It's a pretty old project now, kind of, but yeah, had one of my friends make the music and act it out, but basically I took a Blackmagic Cinema camera from the school, filmed it in RAW, color graded it, put it all together. I had to also, equalize the music or the soundtrack or edit it. It didn't sound as good, so I had to edit it a little bit so it sounded a bit better for the ears. But yeah, it definitely reflects my skill set at the time. So, hope you enjoy the music video. This next video is supposed to be a commercial. It was a commercial assignment where we had to focus on selling, I guess, with the emotional aspect, something like that. I don't know, something like that. But it was filmed by me. It was filmed, I used one of the family's dogs as my actor, and the product that the dog uses for her hair, because that dog has way better hair than I have. But yeah, it was filmed by me, edited by me, and all. But I'd say the only problem with it was that I used my personal Canon camera, which is not built for film, it's built for photos. So the shots look a bit grainy. I tried my best with the camera that I had because I didn't want to borrow the cinema cameras or film cameras from the college. But I tried my best, you know, it was an assignment. I'm kind of proud with it. I think it would have been much better if I had better equipment. But overall, hope you enjoy. This next project was one of the first assignments that I've had during my degree college years. Anyways, I did use my own camera for it. Again, my Canon camera is not a film camera, it's a photography camera. So the shots, of course, are going to be grainy and all. But I didn't want to borrow the school's camera. I didn't want to also take the time and find actors and go out. And, you know, time was tight. So this was filmed by me. I was the actor, but the whole point of this project was to tell a story with no sound, no dialogue, just pure mute story. And I tried my best. I didn't have any ideas at the time, but, you know, I tried my best. What can we do? I passed the college and my degree. It was fun, but hope you enjoy. So this next project is not necessarily a film project. It was for one of my sound classes. Yeah. So it's not really film, it's more sound engineering or sound editing. I don't know. But yeah, we were supposed to create, I guess, an ambience sound. So I chose to create a nature sound of some sort, nature ambience. So instead of getting one from the internet, I just got a bunch of sounds from the internet, royalty free, put them all together to create this ambient that you are in the rainforest jungle. And yeah, that was it. It was a pretty fun project. I think it definitely helped me tune my ears a bit towards sound and practice sound editing. But yeah, hope you enjoy, or hope your ears enjoy it. So this next project wasn't necessarily a college project. I didn't make it while I was in college, but it was not for college. It was for my church, who asked me to make a video at the time, really last minute. So I had to figure out something to make last minute. And they just basically wanted an kind of like an introduction video for their meeting, if that's a way to describe it. Or like an opening, right? So maybe you can imagine it like an opening to an event or an opening to a meeting, a video. And they wanted to showcase their new idea, their new title. Basically gave me creative freedom, because they're like, hey, just make a really cool video and all. So I'm like, okay, I'll make a really cool video in 3 days. I will try. Just like that. So basically I just aimed for what I was good at, my strengths at the time, my ideas at the time. So, yeah. My videos are really nature-based because I love nature a lot. I don't like insects, but I love nature. So a lot of my videos are nature-based. So yeah, hope you enjoy this kind of introduction video that I did a while ago. So this next video was a documentary assignment for one of my college classes, and I guess I would say it was one of my last projects before I graduated, one of them. And I filmed it with my own equipment. Would have been better if I had better equipment, would have been better if I used the school's equipment instead, but I'd be lazy, so I used what I had and filmed a documentary about my dog, because what other actor would I have if not my dog? I tend to use my dogs a lot for my film projects for school because I didn't want to talk to people and find actors. No, I would rather just use my dogs and suffer with it. My dogs are awesome. Everybody likes dogs, most people. Anyways, so I used my dog, did a documentary about my dog. It was my peer said it was style like BBC style, something like that. And I get it because I do love BBC, National Geographic, Discovery, all those channels and documentaries. They are awesome. So I do use it a lot for inspiration towards my film projects that I did in college. So yeah, hope you enjoy the project. Also ignore the dialogue. I did use AI to speak out the dialogue because I didn't want to find any actors, not even voice actors, and I was not gonna voice act it either. So, enjoy the AI voiceover documentary about my dog.
Let's begin on one of the most misunderstood breeds in the canine world, the American Pit Bull Terrier. Pit Bulls are medium-sized muscular dogs with a strong and athletic build. Their short coat can come in various colours and patterns. They are known for their broad heads and strong jaws, which often lead to misconceptions about their temperament. Contrary to popular belief, American Terriers are known for their friendly and affectionate nature towards humans. They are loyal, intelligent, and highly trainable, making them great companions for active families. They often form strong bonds with their families, require regular exercise and mental stimulation, and are generally friendly with people, although socialization is crucial. Early socialization and training are essential to manage their energy and intelligence. Positive reinforcement methods work best for pit bulls, and they excel in various canine sports and activities. Pit bulls are generally healthy, but can be prone to certain genetic conditions like hip dysplasia, allergies, and heart disease. Regular veterinary checkups and a balanced diet are important for maintaining their health. With the right care and training, pit bulls can be loving and loyal companions, breaking the stereotypes and misconceptions that often surround them.
So this next project also was kind of one of my last projects before I graduated, and I would say it was one of the funnest film projects that I did, or the funniest if you find it funny. But yeah, it was a nice project. It was fun. Basically, the whole point of the assignment was to showcase your editing skills, so you had to use green screen, reversing, all those other effects, basically practicing film effects, film editing of some sort. But for me, I was like, I'm not just gonna randomly put random clips showing my effects. I would rather just put it all into a movie of some sort or story. I wanted to create a story using those effects. That way it was more entertaining. And I guess some of my peers found it funny. Some people did find it funny. Some people did like it. It was one of my first, we could just call it like movie-like film project with a lot of effects. Really funny if you have that sort of humor. But yeah, and I did also use my dogs because I was not going to find actors. My dogs are the best actors. It was really difficult, but I tried my best with my dogs. But at least I have a movie about my dogs that I get to look back into and laugh at when I tried editing effects. But it's there. I think it's one of the best projects that I did. Really entertaining to watch if you just ignore the struggle behind it. But yeah, hope you enjoy. So this next project, I was actually able to find an actor, which was Forced, one of my best friends, to come and help me with this project at the time. And because she was in the area, so I'm like, might as well, now that she's in the area, let me just attack that opportunity. So yeah, I made her come to the college. I was able to use the college equipment and the college space. So this project also reflects my skill set at the time. If I had the equipment needed, and not just the equipment, I also had the space needed. So basically use that opportunity to be able to film something and create something, with the things, the equipment that I needed. So now I have no excuse with how it came out, if you know what I mean. Basically no excuse this time. But anyways, it just demonstrated my skill set at the time. And the whole point of the project was to create an interview style video. And so I decided to interview my best friend, who was also at the time, looks like a very well-regarded professional. So yeah. And yeah, I would say it's one of the projects I was also proud of. I would have done it a bit differently, but I had to follow the instructions. So this project wasn't as like given the creative freedom as my other videos or other projects that I've done. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good at the time with my skill set at the time. Okay, at the time. Hope you enjoy.
I primarily consume it by phone. I prefer short form video content just because in this day and age there is so much digital content in the world that it can be very distracting. And short form video content helps you to locate what you're looking for. It's interesting stuff that you're finding. And if you're more interested in doing more research about it, then you can find the long version or the longer version of the content you're looking for, if that makes sense. Yes, in some ways it will, in some ways it won't. So if we're looking for immediate news, something that is just gonna be simple, or at least breaking news, short-term media will definitely take over in that. But in long-term media, it's something that's necessary. There's doing like investigations, a deep dive into things, that I don't think that's gonna be as easily replaced.
So this next project, it was not a college assignment. It was a personal project that I did while I was at college. But basically I was too proud with my introduction video that I did for my church. So I decided to do one for me as well to post on my social media. And yeah, I didn't film it. I just got the clips from royalty-free websites. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to have fun with it, basically. So there's a fun personal project that I did at the time when I was having fun with my film projects. Yes. Hope you enjoy. So this next project that I did is probably one of my oldest film projects, if not one of my first film projects. It was not for college, it was probably when I started college, but at the time I didn't have any classes that required film projects. It was like those starter classes, like fundamentals. So I did this project without, at the start of my film journey. So I didn't have those fundamentals yet. I had some basic fundamentals, not all of it. So it's pretty rough, but I was kind of proud of what I did. I was like, okay, if I did this, imagine my next or my future projects to come. If this was good, imagine the future. But yeah, I just wanted to share it. It was filmed, most of it on my phone, if not all of it. It was filmed on my phone. When I first started, I was really excited. And then I put it all together into this kind of documentary-like film video because I love National Geographic too much. So I do base a lot of my videos on nature and National Geographic style because if anything, I think National Geographic was the one that got me into loving film because those documentaries are awesome. But yeah, I do. They're one of my biggest inspirations. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video that is really old. Probably, if not my first film videos. Have fun. This next video is also really, really old, but it was not filmed by me, it was filmed by somebody else and on their phone. So they gave me the video and they're like, hey, do what you want with it. So I colored it a bit, tried my best to revive it, but at the time, again, I didn't have those fundamentals for videos. I just had basic and I just started my college degree in video. So I tried my best with it, basically had fun with it, tried to make it look cool. But again, it was one of my first video projects. Now for college, it was personal. And yeah, what can I say? It was just a fun project, basically where my film thing started. Hope you enjoy.